This painter was born in 1845 in Deurne and was the third of 6 children. His parents, who were farmers, strongly supported his vocation as an artist, enrolling him in the Academy of Courtrai. In 1864, he furthered his studies at the Fine Art Academy of Antwerp. He was so talented that they gave him an atelier within the Academy in 1866. Later, in 1872, he set up his own atelier in Antwerp. However, due to his poor health, he moved back to Deurne in 1876, where it took him 3 years to recover, surrounded by his loved ones. His doctor advised him to move to the south of France for a better recovery. On his way there, he stopped in Paris, where he met his friend Jan van Beers, who convinced him to stay, and they eventually shared an apartment and an atelier in the Batignolles. There, he would start painting genre paintings, which would immediately receive great acclaim. In 1881, his health improved greatly, and he was strong enough to install his own atelier in Paris. In 1883, he presented this very painting at the Salon de Paris, entitled A Mute Witness. It exhibits the strengths of the artist in his rendering, his storytelling, and his color palette. He shows us the gravity of a stolen moment caught by the watching eye of the complicit sculptor. He enjoyed enormous success, which would exhaust him mentally and artistically. So, in line with other Parisian artists of his time, he would move to Saint-Pierre-le-Nemours near Fontainebleau in 1884, and there he would start painting almost exclusively outdoors. Later, in 1886, he would introduce the Impressionist movement in Belgium with the help of the artist group Les Vins. In 1888, he would marry Jeanne Smalen and settle in Overijse. From then on, his palette would brighten and light would invade his canvases. He also had less and less time to visit Paris, however, still exhibiting in some Paris salons. In this period in his life, he would paint in a genre which would later be dubbed luminism, where light and the light effect in the painting is almost the most important part of it. In 1892, he would leave Paris for good, settling in La Hulpe. There, he would build a portable studio in his garden with broad windows where he could see the landscape and the skies. A small anecdote would be that often his portable studio would fly away because of the strong winds. In 1897, receiving a position as professor at the Fine Arts Academy of Liège, he moved there, later becoming the director of that same academy in 1904. He worked relentlessly until he passed away in 1922. Throughout his career, he exhibited worldwide, earning prizes and medals at salons and exhibitions in Paris, Berlin, Bordeaux, Munich, Amsterdam, Barcelona, Chicago, Vienna, Rome, etc. This painter is Evariste Carpentier, a Belgian painter of the 19th century. From the farmyard to internationally renowned artist, he would return to his roots to show the people his countryside that he knew and loved through the medium of painting, which he mastered perfectly.